On Birdtail, Sioux, Dakota Nation in western Manitoba, a healing garden is under construction, a place for residential school survivors to gather, to reflect, and to share their stories. But just 25 kilometers north, the Birtle Indian Residential School, the place that caused that harm, still stands.
I would like to have the building demolished, the whole place leveled down.
Ernest Noel was forced to attend the school at 5 years old. He spent 11 years there. What happened, he says, is still too tough to talk about today.
I can't talk about it. I couldn't even tell my children about it.
The school site is now privately owned by someone in the area. The First Nation would like a say in what happens to it now. It's something Terrance Wasteste, also a survivor, would like to see.
It's the first thing we see when we go to town, and a lot of memories. Generally, I think I've dealt with most of the things that I needed, primarily the anger that I felt.
Chief Lindsay Bunn says he'd like to see the owner and federal government step in to search and preserve the site. Crown-Indigenous Relations Minister Carolyn Bennett says that's something the federal government is open to working on.
Everything's on the table, and we will work with the community to see what is necessary for them to move on their vision of what's necessary for the healing in that community.
The owner of the site tells CBC News he is willing to sell the property. He says trespassing, theft, and vandalism have all been issues over the years, but now he's willing to work with the First Nation. For now, Birdtail Sioux will continue work on its healing garden.
This is the main core of our community, so when you drive in here, you want to see good things here, and for our elders to come sit here and help with this garden and the traditional medicines, it'll eventually work out to be a great benefit for our elders.
The space for healing is set to be ready later this summer. Riley Lachuk, CBC News, Birdtail Sioux, Dakota Nation.